You sort of snuck up on us at the end there. Chipped in on 18, is that right?
On the 9th was my last hole, yeah, chipped in for eagle there, so it was a pretty good finish.
Can you talk us through that eagle?
Yeah, so I was just not even going for the green two. I had 3-wood off the tee to play in between the bunkers and then just laid up short right at the green with a 5-iron, just due to where they put the pin today, tucked right up in the left in the middle there over that bunker with downwind. One of my playing partners hit a great shot in there, landed right near the hole, ended up over the back. So I was like, I'll just play it short right and just try and get up and down for 4. And I hit just a perfect pitch to just went in, so it was a great way to finish.
Questions? Bruce.
Jordan, where did this come from? I mean, with the greatest respect, things haven't been particularly good in recent times for you. Had you seen this building this sort of round?
Not really, to be honest. Like you said, I have not been playing as well as I would have liked. I'd have to probably put it down to, not long ago I read a book by Nick O'Hearn, Tour Mentality, and my girlfriend Olivia put me onto it, who's caddying for me. And she said, I read it, it's a great read, why don't you give it a read? Because mainly I've been struggling with more of my mindset, mental aspect of the game. I read it, it was a great read, and we actually, Olivia reached out to Nick, sent an email to him, said, mate, we read your book, it's fantastic, it's really helped Jordan a lot. And he got back in touch with me, and then fortunately this week I managed to have a practice round with him on Tuesday. So Nick actually came around with me, and his wrist was a little sore, so he didn't really play at all. He just had a bit of putt on a few greens. And next thing you know, I'm having an 18-hole mentor playing lesson with Nick O'Hearn. And I mean, what can I say? What an awesome bloke. He just gave me such an insight on how to think better. I was being really tough on myself, putting a lot of pressure on myself, and he just made things so simple for me, and he's so golf smart, and as you guys know, past champion here, got up to I think 16 in the world when he was playing. I mean, what a career he had, and for him to reach out to me and give his time to me like that was so great, because obviously I've been struggling a little, and you know, my family have been there, and my girlfriend Olivia, who's getting on the bag for me now, she's been doing what she can, and you know, it's been tough, and to have someone like him with all that experience come out and do that for me on Tuesday, I didn't expect to come out and everything to click today, but straight away, just by thinking a little better out there today, I managed to, the results spoke for themselves, and he actually said that to me. He said, just if you do the right things, do your processes, the results will look after themselves, and there you go, that's what happened today. So I have to shout out a big thanks to Nick for that.
Is it a strange feeling making lots of birdies and coming in with, you can hear the music coming from the tented village and stuff like that, and you're just out there playing golf, and you come in and you're suddenly leading the golf tournament when you sign your card?
I mean, it's great, it's good fun. I mean, you can actually hear the music from a lot of parts of the golf course, and I think it's good. I mean, it's constantly playing, so I mean, when you zone into your shot, obviously you forget all that, and you know, in between shots, it's nice. You hear a song that you like, and you pop around to it with your caddy and switch off in between. So I think it's great, and yeah, obviously to come in, and I didn't realise obviously till I got in that I was tied for the lead. So yeah, it's exactly how you want to start a golf tournament. So I'm absolutely over the moon.
Jim.
Jordan, can I just ask the spelling of your Olivia's surname?
Marlow, M-A-R-L-O-W.
When you won the New Zealand Open, did you have a better mental process, or is this getting back to the process you once had, or is it just reconstructing it completely?
Yeah, no, I think it's just getting back to where I was once. Obviously, when I started my professional career, I started a lot better than I was expecting, and yeah, just back then I didn't have so much pressure on myself. I was enjoying the game probably a lot more than I have been in recent months, and I just had to try and find that fun in the game again, because it's been a few years, and since I had that win, and this year wasn't as good of a year as I would have liked, so I suppose I was putting a lot more pressure on myself, and that was what was kind of hurting me in the end. I realised I had a long season over on the Challenge Tour in Europe, which was a great experience and a real eye-opener for me, but I would have liked to play a lot better, but you know, again, it's all a learning curve. I'm still not even pro for 3 years yet, so when you look at how many guys I'm competing against just this week who have been on tour for many years, even seeing Wade Ormsby's story last week after 13 years, you know, with first win there. So sometimes I think my generation, we expect things to happen straight away, which can kill us a little bit with having expectations a little bit too high. So for me, I'm just going to go back to basics, get my mindset where it needs to be, and if I keep doing that, I think I'm going to shoot a lot more rounds like I did today.
Jimmy?
You obviously the miscuts in the last 2 events, but 3 consecutive weeks. Has it just been a chance to play yourself into some form? Have you just been each time getting better and better, or is this a real complete bolt from the blue? You just...
I think I've got slightly better. There's been glimpses during parts of my round over the last 2 weeks where I've done some really good things and stretched together some really good holes, and then, you know, I just slip into a bit of a bad mindset, which is what I've been working on. So I would say it was slowly getting better, and I was working towards, you know, I wasn't expecting things to happen straight away, but obviously then when I did have a sit down with Nick and was able to talk things through with him, and it really just cemented that what Olivia and I were doing on the course was correct. So now I've just got to go out there and make sure I do that and continue to do that, no matter what, because sometimes it's hard. You get frustrated on the course when you hit poor shots, but the main thing we're working on is, you know, each shot is its own shot, and you don't want to let that shot affect the next shot and that one affect the next shot. So yeah, I just want to get back to one shot at a time. Staying in the present is a big thing that's very important for me. Once a shot's done, the club goes in the bag, switch off, talk about something else, and then go to the next shot. So yeah, I feel like this was coming. Obviously, I didn't know how soon it was going to come, but I'm glad it's nice. It's good for the confidence, which has been a bit low lately, that's for sure.
Did we have any final questions? No? Thanks so much for joining us, Jordan, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks very much. Cheers.